Let's have it right. Up the Chelsea, up the middle. Let's go. Have it right, Middles FC. Gaffer, you got the minerals, yeah? Love it. Got the minerals, TT.
Hey, Johnny's got the fucking minerals, mate.
So have it right, up the Chelsea, up the Minerals FC. Big up to every single one of you live and locked in. Hope everyone is doing well and winning as per usual, guys. First and foremost, I want you all to smash to pieces that like button. If you haven't smashed to pieces that like button, I want you to smash it right now like the owner's missus. Let's have it right, bro. Yeah, we got the subscribe button as well. So smash that subscribe button. We're on the road to 7K. We're on the road to 10K. We're on the road up and up and up and up. Let's have it right. We got the notification button as well. Ding dong, all that jazz. Make sure you hit that button so you know when we're going live on the Minerals FC. And we got the Minerals FC Ultras membership, which is pinned at the top of the live chat and down below in the description. So first and foremost, guys, big up every single one of you. Yeah. It's been a couple of days since we last done a show. Yeah. And it was fucking ridiculous. Let's have it right. It was mental. Not ideal. Let's have it right. It was not ideal. And it still ain't ideal. And it ain't forgotten. Yeah. It ain't forgotten. Whether people want to say, oh, it's only a player, you know, let the player go, this and that. No. It's the manner in which it was done. The truth has been told. The truth will come out even more. And I know the truth. So the bottom line is, yeah, no matter how you want to sugarcoat it, no matter how much you want to feed all these agenda merchants want to feed into it, the bottom line is this, yeah, the kid was forced out, yeah, 119 fucking percent he was forced out, and this is all on the owners. They got blood on their hands for what they have done. It's a fucking disgrace to sell this player at the age he's at when it fits your model, fits your whole ideology, developing FC, Epstein FC and all that jazz, yeah? Red Bull model, all this waffle, but does it? No, it doesn't. Why? Because the wages have to be up to notch. And they didn't want to up those wages, as you all know. So the facts are the facts. The fact of the matter is you've sold him to a rival. And that don't go down too well with me and a lot of people that love Minerals Mount and that know what he means to Chelsea Football Club. And this is what I'm saying to everyone, is these owners don't give a shit about heritage, what it means to be Chelsea. They don't care about a face of a football club, a Cobham boy. They're selling all our Cobham boys, yeah? The only one they can't sell is Reece James because he's on a prison contract. And that's it, end of. Otherwise, if he was on a 1-year contract, bruv, yeah, you think he's going to get offered what he was offered under Tuchel? No chance, bruv. And do you think Reece James would sign a 200 grand a week, 1 year extension? No chance. So why is it all right for Mason Mount? It's not. It's just not. And that's just pure agenda. So the bottom line is this. The fact that he's done his half the medical today makes me sick to my fucking stomach. It will never be digested. I will never get over it. I will never accept it. And I always hold the owners responsible. And they are responsible for everything that has happened at Chelsea Football Club. Yeah? And that's a fact. There's no sugarcoating nothing. Yeah? There's no sugarcoating nothing. So before we get into the show, yeah, big up to every single one of you in here. All my Minerals FC Ultras, yeah? Big up to all you guys in the chat. You landed down Minerals on the last stream. As we know, we had a lot of trolls, a lot of wrong-uns in there, a lot of agenda merchants, and it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. But in the chat, there's no nonsense here. There's no nonsense, bruv. So as we keep on moving, we move, bruv. We're the Minerals FC. We love our football club. We love Chelsea, and that's why we're here. And we will continue to land the damn Minerals 24/7 lockdown, bruv. Yeah, no Pelican Bay shit. Straight up, as you like, live and kicking, bro. Live and kicking. We're live, yeah. We are live. So, big up to all my legends, yeah, all my Minerals FC Ultras. As always, I know my geezer Chelsea old boys in here, my legend, bruv. Let's have it right. We see things they'll never see. We are Chelsea Football Club. Pochettino definitely knows what Chelsea Football Club's all about, and we're going to dissect that. And that's a relief. It's just like a breath of fresh air. And we've actually got a gaffer now that has a little bit something about him. And I tweeted today, Gaffer's got that aura, bruv. He has got an aura about him. And I like it. I'm drinking them minerals in. But aura's one thing. Talking the talk's one thing. But you got to walk the walk. And have you got the minerals? Well, only time will tell whether he can sort this shit show out. The circus that it is at Chelsea Football Club. Because let's be real about the situation, yeah? We're a week away from pre-season, or whatever it is, yeah? We're a week away from pre-season, all right? And we ain't got a fucking midfield, yeah? We haven't signed anyone yet. We're just getting rid of everyone. Now, let's just remind everyone, 30th of June was the deadline day for the financial fair play end of books, yeah, end of that session, bruv. And obviously, Minerals Mount gets flogged off for 55 million plus the 5 million bonuses. All right. Now we're gonna delve into a lot of things. We're gonna talk about Pochettino. We're gonna talk about Dave. We're gonna go through a nice little mudding session for Fabrizio Romano, who works 20 fucking hours a week, bruv. And we don't sit on our couches, guys. We don't sit on our couches. We've got our diggers. We got the woods, and we're at work 24/7 lockdown. Let's have it right. And that is what we do, bruv. That's what we do on the Minerals FC. So, guys, big up to everyone. I know you're all here. I see Mickey Joy Boy. I see Top Bins Cursor. We got Steve Ray, my member, Chelsea Anaric, Steve Northall. Ryan's in here. We got Tony Tiger. All the Minerals FC Ultras, bruv. We got Nutty Blue. We've got H Talks Chelsea, Bartek Minerals, Dominic's in here, my members as well. We've got Adam at Rated R. We've got everyone in here, bruv. Everyone's in here, bruv. Make sure you get in the chat. We've got over 300 of you live and locked in. I want you all to smash the pieces, the like button. Let's get the 300 likes while we're here, before we get warmed up. We've got Hannah Chelsea in here. Big up to Hannah Chelsea. Blue is the colour. Lovely Avi, fella. Lovely Avi. And he says, Daycare FC. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Daryl R. Warner's in here. British Patriot, my legend, bruv. We got Mark Dunn in here. Daryl. Gaby's in here. Georgie One Foot. We got, who else? Everyone's in here, bruv. Everyone's in here. Immortal Technique. So big up to all you guys. Joey's in here as well. Big up to Joey, RJM, Atomic, everyone, Josh. I would shout everyone out, but it's just a bit mental at the minute. But up the fucking Chelsea, as always. Up the Minerals FC. Let's have it right. So let's get into it. There's two ways to be. There's two ways to be. Now, people get a little bit twisted with me, yeah. When I put out what I put out today, when it comes to Pochettino, there's one thing that people got to learn about myself, right? Now, I know what's going on at the football club. I know what the problems are. I've exposed all these issues. People are, no, not really waking up. You guys on here are waking up 119%. You're all aware of it, bruv. But there's something about me that people need to understand is, yes, my favourite players left my football club, right? My baller, someone who should have been at Chelsea for the rest of his career, through and through Chelsea, 18 years at Chelsea. I love the way he plays. I put him as one of my 5 favourite players to ever watch Chelsea. If I had to pick 5, I'll put him in there, bruv. I don't give a shit what anyone says, because there's something special about this player, bruv. But with me, right, is number one is Chelsea. Yeah, we all support Chelsea. We love our club. We've been here through everything, however long we've supported the club. And the club is, that's it. It's Chelsea all the way. I back Pochettino. I wanted Enrique. Everyone knows I wanted Enrique. But the model doesn't collaborate with Enrique. And we know what the model is. So therefore, we have to be served up this Gaffer. We have to be served up like we were with Jellyfish Potter. Yeah? The bottom line is this. I back Pochettino. He's got my full support, as he should have from every supporter. Yeah? We can all have our doubts about Pochettino. We know that he's not really done it in the English league. I know that. I know the facts. You can't take away from the facts. You can't hide away from them. He's won a league. Well done. Great. In a Farmers League with an unbelievable team. But this is a real test. To come to Chelsea, the biggest club in London, the most elite club in London, the most successful club in England for the last 20 years is Chelsea Football Club. And he fucking well knows it. Let's have it right. We've seen the interview. We'll look at the interview. We'll dissect the interview. But this is my thing, yeah, is that now he's in charge and it's official. That's it. I'm backing him. He's got my support, just as I backed Jellyfish Potter before I knew he was a fucking yes man. Yeah, just as I backed Thomas Tuchel, but I had my apprehensions with a little bit of hesitation with Tuchel when he first came in because I didn't want Lampard sacked. I backed Super Frank. I backed Sarri. I backed all the gaffers, and I always back them. But at the end of the day, yeah, we have to understand the context around everything. We have to understand what's happening at Chelsea Football Club and the state we're in, the structure of the team, the signings, the way we're going out in the transfer market. Very, very fucking concerning. So I almost put it down to Poch's at this moment in time, he's set up for failure. That's the way I look at it. He's set up for failure. Now, he's got some talent in there, granted, but he's nowhere near that Champions League winning team. You've got no leaders, no generals in there. You've got no winners. You haven't got enough winners in there. You've got a lot of unproven talent. And yes, that might be right up Pochettino's street. You know, that's right up his street. Let's have it right. But in the Premier League, you don't get that time. In the Premier League, you don't have time to grow babies. And he needs to land it very, very quickly, because I'll say this: there will be sections in the fan base that know where he's come from, irrespective, and he's Spursy. Yeah, they will be on him like a shit on a blanket if it doesn't start well or it goes for a really bad patch. They will be on him. I'm not saying I'm going to be on him. I'm on the owners. My stance doesn't change with the owners. The owners, they ain't nowhere near out of my bad books. I don't back them one fucking bit. I don't like them. They stink. They reek. Everything they've done at a football club is an embarrassment. All right? It's a disgrace what they've done at a football club. And as I always say, these clowns upstairs are abusing the supporters' love for our football club. It's like we don't have any power at the minute. We do have power. In numbers, we're stronger, but no one's come together because everyone doesn't believe what's happening at Chelsea. They want to give it a bit of time. Give it a bit of time. But we're so far into their kindergarten FC model. We're so far into spending all this money. We have to be very wary now, because if you don't get it right in this summer window, which is ticking along very, very quickly, and we're selling and offloading all these players, but we're only hearing we're going to bring in 3 players. It's not enough. Doesn't cut it. You're not going to be able to compete with top 4. You're not going to be able to compete like that. Yeah? You're looking at a miracle. Now, is Pochettino a problem-solving gaffer? Is he elite gaffer? For me, he's not elite. For me, he's not the best problem-solving gaffer. He has his identity. He has his way of playing. Granted, he's very good at building up talent. We know that. It suits what they want to do. He's got an aura about him. He's got a set way. He's a bit of a no-nonsense gaffer by the looks of it. We can hear that. We've heard the PR from Fraud Law today. They better hope the hotel's right and all this jazz. I mean, for me, at the end of the day, this is all gibberish. It's a proof's in the pudding at the end of the day. And he needs to get a grasp on this team. He needs to get a grasp on the players. But these owners need to fucking back up their ideas and all their little Joe Shields and Christopher Vells, yeah, and Paul Toothpick Winstanley need to get their carrots out their arses and go out there and feed the gaffer, yeah. Go and get the gaffer what he actually wants. Now, the question is the gaffer going to be truly backed? Now, from the way I look at everything, there's been an agreement. And the agreement is you're not allowed Kai Havertz. You're not allowed Mason Mount. You're not going to have Kante. You're not going to have Kovacic. You're not going to have all these certain players. And that's why they're not at Chelsea Football Club. Because Pochettino didn't speak to any of the players. So when Fabrizio Romano comes out and says Pochettino spoke to players, trying to keep players, it's the biggest load of bangers and mash waffle. Fabrizio Romano, you kingpin, you're in the fucking woods. And don't ever forget that, yeah? All right? Now, you have to understand something. He never had a say, bruv. He never had a say. And that's very concerning for me. Now, I want him to be backed. If he's backed and given keys, then we can build something exciting. But right now, bruv, it's not happening. It's just not happening. I can't see it. And I need to be proved wrong. Because I'm not so sure that he's going to be given what he really, really wants. We were told Ugarte was his number one target, and that didn't go down very well, did it? You know what I mean? And that's not a good look. You've lost your Mason Mount and Kai Havertz, who you should be building around. And don't anyone fucking tell me that Pochettino doesn't want Mason Mount and Kai Havertz. Every top gaffer wants them. So I want you to understand why those players left. Those players left because these clowns will not pay the wages that they're getting at the other clubs. They won't pay those wages. But if they're that shit and they're not valued like that, then how come all these other clubs are paying Mason Mount 300 grand a week? And you've got Kai Havertz now getting 330 grand a week. I want you to understand something. Mason Mount's getting 300 grand a week at Manchester United. Bruno Fernandes is only on 240 or something. And he's the captain. Yeah? Understand that? There's levels to this game. There's levels to how you run a football club. And if you have the real ambition and you have the real structure, you have to pay out for the top draw players. You have to pay out the wages. But listen, as I always say, these clans are on minimum fucking wage FC, bro. Yeah? Everyone we're buying in, you won't get over 200 grand a week. You've got the exceptions of Sterling because that's a Koulibaly job, and Koulibaly got shipped out on 300 grand a week. Yeah? You got Enzo on 200 plus, yeah? Because, let's have it right, he's won the World Cup and we want him. Fine, cool. But that's the price you pay for wanting quality players. Mudryk, he's on tuppence, bruv. Minimum wage, bruv. 90 grand a week, 80 grand a week. It's nothing, bruv. I mean, what we doing here? Yeah? All right? So Reece James on 250. Why is Reece James pissed? I'll tell you why Reece James is pissed, yeah? He's pissed that he's seen Mason Mount go to a Man United getting 300 grand a week, a Kai Havertz getting 330 grand a week, and he's at Chelsea on 250. That's including bonuses. But he ain't getting his bonuses because he's not in Champions League, he's not in Europe. So he's going to lose his 50, 60 grand every week. Yeah? Think about that, bruv. Think about the wage structure and how it affects players and how players think that they're not being valued, you know? But he signed it under Tuchel. That's his problem. That's Reece James. Listen, I'm telling you what I know, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Don't shoot the minerals, man. Like I told you, Kai Havertz was going to Arsenal. Yeah, don't shoot the minerals, man, bruv. I told you we're selling all these players. Don't shoot the minerals, man. Because I'm telling you now, they're all going. Wait for Trev to go. Wait for Pulisic. Wait for Gallagher. They're all going, bruv. Everyone's gone, man. We can't even get rid of fucking Ziyech, bruv. He can't even disappear like he disappears on the pitch. This guy, he refuses to disappear. That's the magic trick to stay at Chelsea. Failing medicals, bruv. Fucking hell, man. This guy, we can't get him off the books. It's a disaster in itself. Yeah. So it is what it is, man. You know, you got Captain Biscuits desperate for a move, bruv. You got him desperate for a move, and what's he worth, bruv? Tuppence, 20 mil. They're scripting and saving 20 mil. Shall I tell you why he's adamant to go AC Milan? Why AC Milan want him? Because Puma are pushing the deal. Because AC Milan will get a piece of that pie, the Puma. Let's have it right. It's called image rights. It's called piece of the pie, bruv. There's all these links in football. And that's what the sticky point was with Mason Mount and these clown owners, bruv. But the bottom line is he's left our football club now. You know, we're going to wait for what's going to come after. I'm sure it's going to be delightful. Yeah, and we'll drink the tears, bruv. But let's have it right. Yeah. No, Joey, he's not rich tea, bruv. Rich tea's good. He's not digestive either, bruv. Yeah. He's that dry, cheap hobnob, bruv. Yeah. No chocolate on top, bruv. That's what he is, bruv. Yeah. Hobnob with no chocolate, no flavour, bruv. That's what he is. Crumbling as you like, bruv. So, guys, smash that like button. We've got almost 400 of you in here. Smash the pieces of like button as just a little return to myself and the channel. It always helps the channel. Do you know what I mean? So, I will not forgive them for what they've done. And that's a fact. I won't forgive them, bruv. End of. Yeah? You fucked up on all levels. Yeah? And let's have it right. When I tell you I back him, I'm backing him. I'm going to back the players. I've never come against players. I don't come against players. You saw throughout this whole season, was I coming at all these players, bruv? I was coming at them because some of them didn't want to be at the club, like Ziyech and Pulisic. They shouldn't have been there, bruv. But the bottom line is, we always back them. We always support them when they're playing on the pitch, and we support the Gaffer. But it comes to a point where the PR don't buy into the PR. The PR is their food and drink. That's what they use to manipulate the supporters. And they're doing a fine job of it. A wonderful job of it. Yeah? I'll give you an example, bruv. I'll give you an example. The timing of Reece James saying, oh, we won't go to Arsenal and this and that. It's all orchestrated. It's all premeditated. Yeah? And it's very unprofessional from Reece James to do such a thing. Yeah? Meant to be so close with Mason Mount, and you do that when you know the situation. It's very unprofessional, very disappointing. Doesn't take anything from you as what you do on the pitch. But on a humane level, I think it's piss poor, bruv. No minerals there. And the timing for the official account to retweet it, one of our own and all this jazz, you know, you can see the narrative to turn more hate and agenda onto Mason Mount, and it's disgusting. But the truth comes out. I've laid the truth anyway on my last stream. I'm not going to go back into that. Do you know what I mean? But let's just lay the facts for what they are and say it for what it is, because that is exactly what it is, bruv. Yeah. It's disgusting. And Reece James, you should apologise to Mason Mount for that. You know what I mean? You're both Cobham boys. You know the situation. You've even spoken, bruv. Do you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? We all hear conversations. Let's have it right. So it is what it is, bruv. Now, Pochettino. Let's get into Poch. Yeah. Before we mud Fabrizio and all that jazz. So make sure you stay tuned. Yeah. But with Pochettino, I want to play the video. I want to run through it. I'll tell you the sauce, yeah? The sauce ain't no ketchup, curry, sweet and sour sachets, bruv. Yeah? I'll tell you that for once, for a certified minerals, bruv, landing, bruv. All right, so let's get this up because I want to go for a few bits on this, yeah? And I respect what he's done here. I respect what Pochettino's done. I like it, and it's like I say to everyone, it's a breath of fresh air, bruv. It's a breath of fresh air to have a gaffer who has authority instead of you bringing us A fucking what? What did you bring us? Yeah? What did you bring us? You brought us a jellyfish Potter. That's what you brought us. Yeah? You brought us a yes man, a fucking twiglet, all right? After sacking Thomas Tuchel. Now, I'm going to say it as it is. Is Pochettino an upgrade from jellyfish Potter? 190%. Of course he is. All day long, upgrade. Is he an upgrade from Tuchel? No. No, he's not. He's still a downgrade from Tuchel. Because for me, Tuchel, what he's achieved, Pochettino won't do that. He's not even in the Champions League to do it, yeah, in 4 months. He's going to have a whole season, a whole pre-season, yeah. Tuchel didn't have that. But that's life, bro, yeah. That's fucking life, yeah. The boys gave everything. No, that's all in the woods, bro. But the bottom line is the supporters, you drank all that fucking PR in when I was telling you, yeah. Well, be very careful with PR. Be very, very careful with it. Take it with a pinch of salt because there's a lot of it in here, in this video. There's some fantastic stuff and there's some typical Bowley, Siri Merchant fucking agenda shit. Yeah. So we have to be wary of these things. But you brought us the jellyfish Potter and now you're bringing us Pochettino and you think you're going to solve all the problems. Well, let's play the gaffer. Let's play it.
Maurizio, first of all, a very warm welcome to Chelsea. It's great to see you. Firstly, what made you and your team so attracted to the project here at the club?
Thank you very much. For me, it's a pleasure and an honor to be now involved with Chelsea Football Club. I think we are so exciting, and I know very well Chelsea is one of the greatest club in the world.
Let's have it fucking right. One of the greatest clubs in the world, bruv. Yeah, straight away, bruv. No nonsense. He went straight in to just bury that Spursy. Bury him in the fucking mud. Expressions, you're in the fucking gutter, son. What are you saying about your little legend Gaffer, bruv? Look at the way he's talking about Chelsea Football Club. Because we are the elite club, bruv. That's what we are. We're the elite club, bruv. Yeah? That's what we are, bruv.
To Chelsea, it's great to see you.
You're now involved with Chelsea Football Club. I think we are so exciting, and I know very well Chelsea is one of the greatest club in the world, and of course it was easy for us to take the decision to move to here. I think we are really excited. We are so happy that at least today we can start here in Coban. In the training ground, knowing the people, the staff, meeting the staff, and I think it's.
But Poch, what are you going to meet, bruv? There's no fucking play. You got no midfield, fella. You got no. He doesn't know what players are coming in or going, bruv. You know what I mean? We're doing a massive overhaul. The geezer's starting pre-season, and we still haven't got our players in order. And do you know why that is? The reason for that is because of their fuck ups throughout last season, last January, the window, and in the summer window, yeah, you got financial fair play up their asses, so they got no choice but to delay the whole fucking process and go straight in and offload whatever they can, make the most money, balance the books, so that we can go into this transfer window now, as it starts now, to blow 90 million on Casado and just blow it all in one fucking hit. The poor geezer, bruv, he hasn't even got a squad at the minute. You know what I mean? Fuck me.
Exciting now for us, and of course, what we want is to give or to bring, the happiness again to this great football club. Working hard, playing in the way that the fans can enjoy football, right. And then the history of Chelsea is win. And
right, very key thing that the history of Chelsea is to win. I don't think he gets it. Pochettino gets it. All right. The gaffer gets it. All right. Jellyfish Potter didn't fucking get it. Yeah. Tuchel damn right got it. But these clowns upstairs, Ted Lasso, Bowley, and Siri Merchant Barley, don't fucking understand that. Because if they did understand that, they would never have sacked Thomas Tuchel, bruv. Come on, man. What are we doing?
But it's important also in the way that we are going to build that victories. And of course, really exciting, so happy and very grateful with all the people. Of course, start with Todd, with Dad, with Jose.
Of course, we've got to brown nose the owners straight away, straight into that, bruv.
With, of course, all the people after that really welcome us today and a few days ago when we arrived for first time.
Listen, Pot, just have it right, yeah? Let's make sure that they don't welcome themselves too much going in that dressing room, yeah? I want to make sure that this gaffer don't allow them in the dressing room, bruv. The moment that these guys are meddling and at the Cobham training ground, I fucking hope, yeah? I hope that Pochettino does not allow them anywhere near it. I hope there's a clause in the contract, like Arsene Wenger, to not allow these clowns in the dressing room, because that's where it'll go tits up. It will go tits up. And Pochettino's more of a hothead than Jellyfish Potter, so there's going to be fireworks. Yeah? Let's have it right. Let's hope that contract is all gravy, bruv.
Here in Cobham.
You mentioned the history. How important is that, and also the culture of the club for you?
Yes, I think it's important. I think it's the culture of win. I think in the last 10, 12, 15 years, I think Chelsea is the greatest team in England.
Oh, Chelsea's the greatest team in England. Yeah. I mean, straight away, bruv, straight away, I have to put myself up on that, because for me, that is straight away, you're acknowledging the stature of the football club, the eliteness of the football club. We know you Spursy, and you know we're bigger than Spursy all day long, and they're bottle jobs. And you did your very best to try and get them all in something. They just couldn't get it over the line, bruv. You know, they just couldn't quite get there, bruv. You know, and it's like that every season. Every season, it's just, I mean, to be a Spurs fan, what I mean, that's got to be a curse, innit? I mean, just we won't go there. I don't want to think about it. Ugh, I get nightmares and shivers about it. But the bottom line is, Pochettino's acknowledging he's got a rival with Arsenal, and he knows Chelsea's the biggest club. Yeah. And I respect that. We have to respect that he's come out firsthand and he's made a bold statement there. That's a bold statement, and he's not wrong. You know what I mean? We have been the most successful. We have been the most successful.
So we want people that want to be with us in the way that we are going to approach the games. And of course, the players need to know that. And of course, exciting also to showing them in this project and the talent, but also
where is it, bro?
How big an opportunity does that give you and your coaching team?
No, I think this is really exciting for us, because I think
guys,
on the training ground to build the successful for the team in the next few years.
It's a really interesting point, because you mentioned the age of the team. We've seen the profile of this squad change a lot, haven't we, over the last 12 months, and it continues to do so. How big an opportunity does that?
The average age as it stands is going to be 22. I just want that to sink into everyone's fucking mind, yeah?
Give you and your coaching team?
No, I think this is really exciting for us, because I think we love the good players. We love the player with the capacity and the talent, but also we want people that want to be with us.
Right. So, a little key point there, all right? And this is a little dig at the players that are left. But if there's any directing towards Mason Mount and Kai Havertz, which clearly there is there, all right, is this gaffer didn't speak to him once, didn't want to try and keep him stay. So this is the bit of PR that I talk about when you get certain things in these lovely little releases that are great, and there's truth, and there's genuine feelings, genuine motives, narratives that have been spoken. But this here is, for me, a dig at the players that have left the club, and he never spoke to these players. So for him to say that, I think that's very fucking a bit of a cheap shot. It's a little dig from the owners, that, for me. But let's all remind everyone that they were forced out of this football club, and that's a fact. They were forced out. They didn't want to leave this football club, but they were forced out. So I want people to remember that.
I want to be with this club and be really open to help the club to achieve what we want. And from the beginning,
right, to help the club achieve what they want. What is it that they want to achieve? They want to achieve their Red Bull model, their multi-club model. That's the project. Don't get it twisted, yeah? Poch has got his ideology on the field, but it's got to collaborate with their Kindergarten FC, Epstein FC project. And that, my friends, is the only way it's going. And that's why we're not going to be buying any fucking top-notch elite experienced players, bruv, of anyone with high wages. And Pochettino knows this. He knows this. Why does it keep fucking cutting out?
For them to be happy.
The training ground.
No, I think the expectation is
Mentality there. With that in mind, what are your expectations of the players whilst they're here at the training ground?
no. I think the expectation is to be open, to let us to manage, for us to first of all to create a platform for them to feel very comfortable here on the training ground. They need to have their space. They need to feel important also. Our expertise to give.
That's all fantastic, but they need the owners well clear of these players in the dressing room. Facts. And that's it. That's all I want. That's all I want. If you're allowed to do your job, we're gravy, bro. We might be onto something very nice, but like I say, you need a backbone, you need the right players, the right signings.
Chelsea, the best tool for the player to improve individual and collective way. And I think I think we have the experience, and I think all together we can create a fantastic journey. And on the end, that is what we want: is to be all together, is to work together, is to be part of this football club. And of course, if we are all together, we are going to be really, really strong because we have an unbelievable squad. For sure, we are going to bring players with commitment to. That wanted to be part also, and of course with the fans and everyone, I think we can find again the way to be successful.
You've spoken about the training ground, early days, but what are your first impressions of Cobham?
No, I think it's fantastic. I think it's a really nice training ground.
It's a lovely training ground, but these owners want to gut it to pieces, guys. Just thought I'd throw that one in there.
But the most important is players and staff need to feel that is our home. It's not only a place to come and to work, it's to come here and feel like home. And that is our.
That's why we got the rehabilitation room, we got FIFA in there, we got Xbox, we got massaging seats, we got neon lights, bruv, we got pool tables, bruv. Let's have it right. Come on, man. The old Siri Merchant and Ted Lasso making it more than like home, bruv. It's like they don't want them to get out of injury.
Responsibility also to give some guys to create this feeling, and of course we are fully committed into try to create a big atmosphere where people can feel really happy to work, and of course always I believe in that together we can achieve everything, and you can put limit. And of course, we are going to try to fight with this, to try to be all together and taking decision to build a fantastic journey together.
You mentioned there, Mauricio, the trip to the United States. How important is a good, solid pre-season? How much will you benefit from that time together?
He's going to say, well, it depends on how many states I go to. If I got more than 5 states, we're fucked.
Yes, it's different objective in the pre-season. Need to arrive in the Premier League and in all the competition that we are going to be involved. Now we need to provide the player the best tool for them to grow up and feel better and start in perfect condition to start the pre-season. Of course, still it's not close the squad, but I think the club is doing a fantastic job. It's working so hard to try to finish the squad, to have the squad and the player as soon as possible to start to work with us. And for sure, after all together, we are going to be in a very good, in a perfection situation to start to work and develop in the way that we want to.
Oh, I don't know why it keeps doing this, but it's rattling me.
I think the club is doing a fantastic job. It's working so hard to try to finish the squad, to have the squad and the player as soon as possible to start to work with us. And for sure, after all together, we are going to be in a very good, in a perfection situation to start to work and develop in the way that we want to apply in the pitch.
You always speak about your coaching team as a collective unit. Tell us about them and how important that relationship is and how well you complement each other as a group.
Yeah, for us is so important, and of course that is our philosophy that we want to share here in Chelsea. I think I need to feel that you all are my staff, you all are my people, and you need to feel that I am also your colleague, and we need to work together. I think that is so important. All need to feel important, because I think today football is changing in the last few years, and I think it's important in every single area to have people with quality, with capacity to push also us and myself, and to be better. And of course, we need leaders. We don't need followers. We need leaders in every single area.
Look, fucking hell, bruv. What are we doing here, man? We need leaders, yeah? We need leaders in every department, bruv. Where are all our fucking leaders? Our leaders have been gutted. We've gutted our leaders, man. We've gutted our experience. We've got no Cover. We've got no Kante. We've gutted out Jorginho, let's have it right. We've got no Minerals, man. We've got no Kai Havertz. You talk about leaders. What leaders out of 22-year-olds are you getting? Oh, man. Listen, you need to get on that. You need to get on that in that transfer window, mate, and go and get some leaders then. You need to go and get some experienced players in. We are desperate for experienced players, yeah? We are desperate. Fuck. What a classic line.
And we are going to push that for every single people to bring the best and give the best for this football club.
Do you feel that you've evolved as a coach over the past few years as well?
No, of course, I am much better. No, I think it's important experience to analyze and to have times like we had in the past to analyze everything and to be better. I think the evolution is every day, and to try to be better. I think experience is a thing that you need to capitalize, because if not, experience is nothing. And I think we are in a correct way to try to add different things and tools for us to help to provide the player to be better. And of course for us, I think we are better coaching staff, and I think a staff that always we love to innovate. We like to be ahead of everything, sharing and mix with the football on the past, no? Because
right. So what he's saying there to me is we are bringing in a new age structure of football, but we're going to mix it with how football is known to everyone. That is exactly what I've taken from that, and that's exactly what these clowns are doing. Is we are the first club to go down this path, this whole multi-club project. Developing players, young players, to make it financially viable, high maximum profits, this and that, all that jazz. So that's why they're here for long term, but they're here to sell it in 10 years, bruv. That's what they're going to do to make profit. They will do that. I don't know why it keeps bloody coming off like this. Joke, mate.
To be better, and of course for us, I think we are better coaching staff, and I think a staff that always we love to innovate. We like to be ahead of everything.
Yeah, this is what
sharing
he's saying.
And mix with the football on the past, no? Because we are responsible to keep, the values of the football. The football in the past, I think, was amazing. That is why we are in love with football.
Right, so it's understanding the game. He's here to implement what the game is about. Jellyfish Potter was too far being told, dictated about their project, and they were at the forefront of it. Now I feel like Pochettino's going to be given that leeway to implement and deal with the football side, which is what I want, what we all want, but only time will tell how far he can do that and how much power he does get to take him there and to take us there as a football club.
Football is a context of emotion. The emotion is so important. Cannot be only the emotion came through the fans, because that is our responsibility. Also, the player need to send the message and the emotion to the team need to send the emotion to the fans to the team, the staff also to the player. And I think we all move through the emotion. And that is why it's so important to have clear idea about the new technology arrive, the help, and today to provide better tools to the player, but in the same time, the smell, the eyes, the skin is so important to keep all these.
Don't forget your lemons, Gaffer. He loves his lemons, guys. We're going to have lemon trees at Cobham. Let's have it right.
Human, sense to in the same way than other, no? That really welcome. We thought.
I want to start
and of course,
here. Where is it? I want to hear that famous line.
Car, or to bring, the people, the staff. We can start to hear clap in the wall. And of course, it was easy for us. And, I know very well, Chelsea is one of the greatest clubs in the world. And of course, it was easy for us to take the decision to move to here. I think we are really excited. We are so happy that at least today we can start here in Cobham.
So, guys, we've heard Pochettino speak. The Gaffer has spoken. Let's have it right. He's basically, you're right, Blue Star, he's talking about data model, technology, but he's also trying to send a message that it's not just about that. And the owners need to understand that. The supporters understand it. We know the game. We love the game. But the owners need to understand the feel, yeah? What it means, the eyes, the senses, to be a footballer, to play in the game. They fucking stripped us of all that, man. They stripped us of all that. So I put all the onus and all the blame on the owners. Let's have it right. And Pochettino says about leaders. He talks about developing players. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. All right. So we got a list of global talent signed by Todd Bowley, Ted Lasso Bowley project. Yeah. Fuck's sake, keep switching. All right. Mudryk, Enzo Fernandez, Wesley Fofana, all 22. Madueke, Badashile, Kasede, 20, 22, 21. Gusto, 20. Chukwuemeka, 19. Andre Santos, 19, guys. Datro Fofana, 20. Jay Morgan, 17. Amari Hutchison, 19. Eddie Beach, 19. Sturge, 19. Richard, 17. Matos, 18. Paez, 16. Gabriel, 18. Diego Moreira, 18. Mueka, 15. Atherton, 14. Guys, yeah? Kindergarten FC. Kindergarten FC. That should concern everyone. What the fuck can Pochettino do with all of that? Now, granted, a lot of them are going to go to Strasbourg. We need the big signings now. We can't fuck around. I want big signings. We got from 14-year-olds up to 20-year-olds, 22-year-olds, man. We ain't seen anyone of 25, 26, 27, 28 years old. We got no one there, bruv. We got no one there. So expect a long-ass journey, yeah? And we've sold Mason Mount and Kai Havertz, who are 23 and 24. Make sense of it, yeah? I'll tell you what the sense is. It's the wage structure. Like the title says, minimum wage FC. That's what Chelsea is. Minimum wage FC. We're not out there. What came out yesterday? Yesterday came out Magnion, the goalkeeper, and Onana. Chelsea are out. They're too expensive for Chelsea. Too fucking expensive for Chelsea. Onana's 50 million. How's that too expensive? We've got Kepa on the books. We're being told that the coaches of Pochettino want to keep Kepa because we can tell him it's a world-class keeper. Yeah? Well, you better hope you do. Yeah? Because we've seen enough. We've had a big enough sample size to know that Kepa ain't world-class, bro. Yeah? So here we are stuck with him because of his wages. You can't get him off the books. So now we can't go out in the market and get a proper goalkeeper. If Manchester United go and get Onana, what does he give you? He's a good shot stopper. He's played under Baldhag at Ajax, but he plays out the back and he's very good at playing out the back and he knows the system. What we got? Kepa, bruv. Fucking hell, man. You know, we're going to go for another season of Kepa, yeah? Now, he had an all right season last season, but you saw his flaws coming through, bruv. You know what I mean? People forget the shocking performances that he's given, you know? So here we are, yeah? Obviously, the coaches feel they're going to turn him into a world-class keeper, and we can't afford Onana. We can't afford Mainan. I mean, fuck me, what we doing here? You know, it's very worrying. Why can't we afford him? I thought that from what we were told, Chelsea are loaded. Chelsea are rich. We can go and flaunt it 24/7. Why can't we do that now? Why? Why is it all of a sudden come to a halt? No, we're fucking buying players to loan up to Strasbourg. We've just taken an ex-Arsenal player and brought him to Strasbourg. We brought an ex-Spurs gaffer to Chelsea. It tells you there's no understanding of fucking heritage or culture. They don't care. Let's just get the best of what we can get to build our model. And that's all we care about is our baby model. Baby model. Let's have it right. Yeah. Of nurturing and farming and building. You know, I'm not going to go away from that, you know, because they're the facts. Yeah. Now we can be positive. I hope Pochettino lands it. I hope he, like I said with Potter, I hope he's backed. You know, I'm here a season later saying the same thing at the start. I hope the gaffer's backed. I said it under Tuchel. We were led to believe he's going to be backed. He wasn't. We were led to believe that Potter was going to be backed. He wasn't. Now we're led to believe that Pochettino's going to be backed. Is he? What's the track record tell you? No, he ain't. Yeah. The track record tells you that. Yeah. But he's a way better gaffer than fucking Jellyfish, to have it right. I like the way he plays. He's very aggressive. He's an aggressive character, but he's got a humane touch to him. He's got an aura, a presence, and that's very important for these young kids to learn off. But the reality is, he needs some fucking experience, whether you like it or not. And I will refuse to believe that Pochettino is going, no, don't worry. Don't give me any fucking experience. I'll just deal with all the kids. I'll have all the babies. Don't worry about it. I don't know, man. It's all a bit wishy-washy for me. Yeah. You know, these owners are a disgrace, and I don't care what anyone says to me. No one can convince me otherwise. These lot are these are literally clowns, man. They fucked us so bad. And it's like, again, the supporters' emotions are being toyed with. You know, we get a great little interview there. He says all the right things. He's got a presence about him. And we have to sort of get sucked in and go, well, yeah, we're going to back him. Of course we're going to back him. And we've got to feel a little bit excited. Fuck me. We've got to be excited about our football club. Otherwise, it's like, but it's been doom and gloom for too long. All right. But now here we are. You know, is it going to be the same cycle again? You know, are we really going to compete with Man City, Arsenal, Manchester United, Newcastle, who are all going out in the market? We got fucking Arsenal going out there, not going at Lavia. They're looking at Tchouaméni. Why are we fucking looking at Tchouaméni, man? Go and get me Casado and Tchouaméni, for fuck's sake. Go and get me some proper ballers, man. Get me some. They're talent. Tchouaméni's talent, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Go and get fucking Tchouaméni. You can't pay his wages. Is that what it is? You can't pay the fucking dough, bruv. You're piss poor. You're broke already because it doesn't suit your wage structure. Sometimes you've got to make sacrifices. Sometimes you have to sacrifice and buy top quality, all right? Even if they're a little bit younger, if they're 24, you pay the money, you pay the wages, and you implement in your team because you have some real quality there. You allow Tchouaméni to go to Arsenal and he does leave. It's a fucking disaster. I mean, that's a disaster. Yeah? We should be after these players. Yeah, I saw in the today Savic, Milinkovic Savic. Yeah, and I like him. I think he's a very good player, but he's a Serie A merchant. He's never left Lazio, bruv. You know, or is he still at Lazio? You know, the guy's a good player, he's a good build. We should have bought him years ago. We didn't buy him. You know, they wanted 80 million for him. But, you know, go and get someone like that at least. You know, he's got experience. He's played in Europe. You know, he's got a lot of minutes under his belt. He's a bit of a leader. He's a bit of a creator. You know, he's strong. He's got a good build. We should be looking at players like that as well. And you get him for a good price, 40 million, whatever. Lovely. Let's land it, bruv. Savic is a quality little player. We should be going for him. We should be going for Tchouaméni. We go and get Casado. And all of a sudden, you've got a wonderful midfield there with Enzo, bruv. You know? Because the likelihood is Gallagher's going. At the moment, all we got is Enzo and Gallagher in midfield. We've sent off Loftus-Cheek. Big up Loftus-Cheek. Never moaned. Never said anything. Always was at our disposal. At any gaffer's disposal. Went on loans. He's Cobham. He's one of us. One of ours. You know, it's just like, why didn't we keep Loftus-Cheek? We could have kept him for one season transition at least. You know, he can fill in he can put in a shift. Fuck it, it is what it is. All we're hearing about is Viega. All right, we're hearing about some guy called Checky, whatever the fuck his name is. Yeah, all right. And I need to go and do some research on him. But everyone's creaming their pants over this guy. We're hearing about some other young players, and that's all well and good. You know, it's great, but we need something a little bit older, a little bit maturer. You know, to help us pull through games, to have a bit of leadership, like Pochettino says. But he's talking about growing these kids into leaders. Well, you got to be spot on. Not every player's a leader, and not every young player can be built up like that. And well, you have the time to build them up, bruv. And Viega's off at PSG. There you go, bruv. PSG nicked another one. Apparently, one of our targets, is it? Maybe they're paying him better wages than we'll pay him, and maybe they're not offering a prison sentence contract. I have to question all these things. But like I say, bruv, yeah. Children in Need FC, minimum wage FC. This is the way we're going. Pochettino's got his work cut out, and I really hope the Gaffer lands it. You know, I really hope he lands it because he's a very good Gaffer. We know he's a good coach. We know if he's given the tools, if he's another one, if you give him the tools and you give him the backing, they will deliver, bruv. They will deliver. They will deliver, not the 20 fucking hours a day, 24/7, bro. Yeah, they will deliver the minerals. Yeah, all right. No, let's keep giving fucking kids galore, bro. Yeah, you go and spend 100 million on Osimhen, all right, and 90 million on Casado. That's 190 million, all right, already. Yeah, everyone's brown nosing the owners. Oh, we spent 200 million. We've made 200 million back. Well done. Fucking great job. Well done. Yeah, but we forgot we spent 600 million. Yeah, 635 million, bro. So it is what it is, bro. Yeah. Listen, every time I try to get out, they pull me back in. Yeah, because I love Chelsea and I want us to win. I want us to be the best of the best. I want us to be at the top all the time, elite, fighting. That's what we are. Pochettino knows the heritage. Pochettino told us we're the biggest club in England. We fucking last 20 years, we've been the most successful. We all know that. But the owners didn't know that. The owners come in and took that for granted and took the piss out of us, bro. Yeah, they took the piss out of us. And that's what they've gone and done, you know. And here we are sitting here, bro. Smash that like button. Every single one of you. Got 400 of you guys in here landing it. All right. Smash that like button. Now let's move on. Let's move on. We've got some good stuff here. Got some real good stuff here. So while I do this, I want you all to smash to pieces that like button. Every single one of you. Matt Law, he loves it. He says Chelsea could end up embarrassed by Mason Mount's move to Manchester United. I think they already are, mate. I think everyone in football, everyone, even Rio Ferdinand, everyone's baffled by this. Everyone's baffled by it, bruv. All right. But let's get into it. Now, Fabrizio Romano, we all know about Fabrizio, bruv. He's in a bit of a pickle. He's in a bit of a pickle here. Yeah. We don't know whether he's nutting or what's going on, whether he's thinking of what to tweet, whether he's reloading what Ted Lasso Bowling Siri Merchant have given him. We don't know, bruv. But I'll tell you what we do know. We know this. Yeah, for Chelsea, the player is worth £70 million. So there is a big gap in value between Man United and Chelsea. Manchester United's intention is to bid again. They told the player, don't worry, we will bid. They told him again that their intention is to bid again. They have a very positive feeling on the player's side. They feel personal terms will not be an issue, and that's why they feel Mason Mount is not going to extend his contract at Chelsea. This is the words of Fabrizio, by the way. Pochettino still trying to change the mind Mason Mount, but the reality is Man United believe Mason Mount wants to join them and United will bid again for Mason Mount. Now, that's bullshit lies, all right? It was confirmed by, I think it was Matt Law actually came out and said, no, Pochettino's out of it. He's not spoken to anyone. Yeah. Pochettino hasn't spoken to Mason Mount, was never involved in Mason Mount. Yeah. And then we're going to land this one here because this is what I call when you set narratives. And that's why you have to be very careful because the owners set these narratives. All right. These owners are toxic as fuck. Very dangerous. Yeah. There's a lot of people bought by these owners. But let's put this one up first. Let's put this one up first. And it says here, if you can read it, Mason Mount will be clear again. He's not signing a new deal at Chelsea at this stage. No intention to extend. He wants Manchester United move as priority. Chelsea want to meet United in person to find a solution and get the deal done next week. And that's when they said they were going to walk away. Then he says, understand Mason Mount's side stance remains clear. No plans to sign new deal as things stand. Man United now feel now or free agent in 2024. Tuchel, big fan. No bid. Talks with Bayern as of now. United bid still valid. Now, we know that Mason Mount was never offered a new contract, all right, since January. Oh, no, it was February. 200 grand on a one-year deal. Never offered anything after that. And, of course, that gets rejected because it's a piss poor deal. And then he says that Tuchel's involved, and then he comes out after the deal's here we go. Bayern were never in the race. Then he also says, told it includes better payment terms, conditions, and last one. All parties very confident to get it done. Mount very clear with Chelsea. No new deal. He wants United move. Now, that was the narrative, guys, from Fabrizio Romano. And then after the here we go, and then it's a done deal because the work's been done. The devil's work's been done. We get this. Mason Mount was not in a fight with Chelsea. He was just disappointed because he wanted to stay at Chelsea. He was open to staying at the club, but wasn't happy how it was handled. Both the club and the player didn't find the right way together. So why didn't you put that out before, Fabrizio? Yeah? Why didn't you put it out before? That's the question that everyone should be asking. Is piss poor move by you, Fabrizio. Yeah? You just revealed your agenda and narrative setting, and that you did it on the benefit of the owners for those brown envelopes. Yeah? Because you had to come out and actually say the truth, because that was right after my stream on Friday night. Or was it Saturday night? When was my last stream? 2 days ago, 3 days ago. Yeah? Straight after my stream, he tweeted that out. Go and check the timings. Yeah? After I exposed everything. Right? There's no coincidence with that. So you have to be very, very wary. Even though he's a tier one, my ass. He's a tier one narrative setter. He's a top bins narrative setter. He's not just a tapping merchant anymore. Yeah. He's added to his game. He's become more versatile now. Yeah. More versatile now. All right. And the players like that. Huge potential in this guy. The owners love it. Huge potential. Yeah. Well, let's have it right. You're in the fucking mud. You deserve to be in the mud. And you lied. You outright lied and you fed false narrative. And for that, you were part of the sale of Mason Mount. Fabrizio Romano is the culprit as well as the clown owners for the sale of Mason Mount. So you go in the fucking woods, in the bin. You got no respect from me. I don't give a shit what here we go you come out with. You ain't getting no props from me, fella. But you'll go around on Twitter. Oh, great. Tagging Fabrizio. Oh, thank you. Wonderful work. Just as Fabrizio said. Oh, thank you, my friend. Thank you, my friend. Because you know you're being fucking dodgy as fuck. You snake. Yeah. Slithery. Yeah. Let's have it right. It's exactly what you've been, bruv. Yeah. It just had to be. I have to get it off my chest. You understand? I have to get it off my chest. I can't let these ones get away with it. I'm not letting him get away with it, bruv. Yeah, there's no chance he's getting away with it, and he hasn't. He's been fully exposed. 5K, 19K, all you like, bruv. Yeah, all you like. Yeah, because the bottom line is these guys are the enemy. Yeah, they are the enemy. Nothing's in favour. What, you don't think he's going to do favours for Brighton? Yeah, to get Casado's price up. What, you think it's all happy-go-lucky, is it? It's all in Chelsea's favour, is it? Listen, the agenda from Ted Lasso, Bowling, Siri Merchant was clear as day. They forced Mason Mount out. They forced Kai Havertz out. They're forcing fucking anyone out on high wages. And it's clear and it's all there to be seen. All the players with experience, of value, of world-class level, are all high wages. They're all off the books. And they had to balance the books. That's it. Yeah. Some facts. Drink in the minerals, guys. Drink in the minerals. Respect every single one of you. Respect every single one of you, bro. Yeah. You know, the funny thing is, you lot think, oh yeah, leave it, forget it, don't worry about it. No, mate. No. Listen. This one's going to come and bite you harder than your little Mohamed Salah, yeah? And your fucking Kevin, let me talk, De Bruyne, bruv, yeah? It's going to hurt you big time, bruv. It's going to hurt you, yeah? Trust me, all right? It's going to hurt Chelsea big time. And these owners paid the full price. They deserve everything they get, yeah? That's the facts, bruv. They're the facts, yeah? So, as we move on, this one was a classic as well. I have to put this up. I'll put it up for you guys so you can read it. You love your pie and mash. You love your pie and mash daily, bruv. Yeah, pies and mash. This is Fabrizio. I want you all to read that. This is Fabrizio. This was all before, bruv. So, you know, exposed. Exposed FC. Exposed FC. Fabrizio said, let me talk. Come on, bruv. Let's have it right. Come on, guys. You know the deal. Yeah. Christian Pulisic, we know he favours a move to AC Milan and he'll fucking go. Now, this is a Matt Law. Listen, I told you about Matt Law. He's like Flipper. Yeah. He's like Flipper. He's not Free Willy. He's Flipper. And he says Arsenal stopped winning trophies and have been relatively mediocre for a sustained period. This started when they stopped paying big salaries. And to be honest with you, it's what I've been saying. It's not wrong. You see, the narratives we push out on the Minerals FC are true. I mean, it's like we know the game. But now it's like we have to accept this new structure, this waffle, man. Yeah. You know, I don't hate Minerals, man. Of course I don't. And I'm not calling him a snake or a traitor because he's not, because I know the truth. Everyone's not blessed with the truth or given knowledge like that. So, you know, real ones know. The ones that know he's been mistreated and disrespected and they can understand it. The masses are bought by the PR of the Siri Merchant and Ted Lasso, bruv. You know, they're byproducts of that. And that's I don't give a shit. No one changes what I know. I know what I know. So therefore, you know what I mean? He's going to go out and ball. He will go out and ball. Yeah. And he's going to play, funny enough, he'll play in his number 8 role. We're not playing him number 8. I can't remember the last time we played him as number 8 was under Frank Lampard in the first stint. Ever since, he's never played number 8 because we don't have a fucking DM. Now he's got Casemiro. He's going to be able to play his number 8 role. He ain't flopping, bruv. There's no way he's flopping. I guarantee it. I know the player too well. I know how good he is. I've watched him long enough. So let me just scroll through this. I mean, everyone remembers this, don't they? Everyone remembers that, don't they? Before we signed him. Yeah, I thought so. Same energy, bruv. Same energy. And the way Trev's been disrespected as well has been disgusting. You know, people going, "I hope you're next," because he's saying he's sending a broken heart with a tear for my boy in Mason Mount leaving because Trev Baresi's a fucking Cobham boy and he knows he's on the way out. All right, and then people are going, "Oh, God willing, you're next," and then he says, "Have a great day, brother, and God bless you." Respect to Trev. Respect to Trev. That's class. He's a classy human being, and professional. And Trev Baresi, bruv, he's definitely got the minerals. We can't be letting him go, bruv. Let Pochettino develop him. Fuck's sake. We're letting everyone Cobham leave. We're going to have nothing left. Exactly. Look at all the stuff right in front of us. Everything we put out, everything that's landed, all right, on this channel. There's a story here. There's a true narrative. You go back months, all right? It's right in front of everyone's noses. They don't want to believe it. They don't want to drink it in. Yeah? All right? And they honestly believe that the owners have the best elite intentions for Chelsea. I just don't see it. I think they're taking a massive gamble, a massive risk with this whole project and the way that they're investing in all these young players on long contracts and low wages. And there's no guarantees, bruv. Yeah. So I hopefully, you know what I mean? Hopefully Pochettino can actually, build some chemistry, not have these owners meddling and in and out of dressing room, and we'll have a chance, where he can actually do what his fucking job is and being a gaffer. You know what I mean? Listen, let's remind everyone. Trev Baresi, it was a Carabao Cup final, or was it FA Cup? I think it was Carabao Cup, and he got done by Keita. He should have been sent off for it. Trev Baresi had to go in at half time, have his nutsack stitched, yeah, and inside his thigh, and he came out, and then he went in extra time, and he took a penalty and scored it, bro. That's the fucking ballers you want at Chelsea. Cobham, they put everything on the line, man. They put their heart and soul on the line for the badge, yeah. And we're going to sell this player and bring some fucking player from Spain or whatever, and expect the same kind of aggression and commitment. It's not happening. You know what I mean? It's toxic. The fan base is toxic towards Trev, and it's horrible to see. It really is. So, guys, I want to shout out our legend, yeah, and Dave is a legend. Azpilicueta, another one, another experienced veteran leaving our football club. Our captain, leader, legend, bruv. He's won it all at Chelsea, yeah. And I love this picture. I love this picture where he's hugging Roman Abramovich. I love it. When we won the Champions League. Look at the love there, man. This is an owner, man. This is an owner. But I don't think that in that season, I think it was under Conte, he played left centre-back, right centre-back, wing-back. He was everywhere. Yeah. Many seasons, in fact, he played left back, to fill in for the team. Man, one-on-one, Asby was untouchable. He didn't miss one in one season. He didn't miss one fucking game. He played every game. He loves the club. These owners paid him an extra 30 grand to stay at this football club, and now they've got a shot of him. We know his legs are gone, but it's what he represents. We need that old blood still in our team to transfer that mentality and that leadership onto the young players. And that's all gone. And again, it pisses me off. I don't like it. I don't like that we're losing too many of these experienced players, man. Just them being in the training ground, being in the dressing room, is so important. It's so important, bro. So, he's a legend. Anyone who doesn't call Dave a legend, I don't know what you're on. I don't know why you would think that he's not. And for me, he's just an elite ambassador and player for Chelsea. He's been through everything with us. He's won every trophy with us. And he was a minerals general. proper fucking Chelsea, and he knows what's going on at the club. And now he's moved to Atletico Madrid, and he's going to go to Spain, a slower league. It's his country. He's going to go there and enjoy the last remaining years of playing football in Spain. And I'm happy for Asby. I'm happy for him because he's such a special player to us. We bought him for 7 million from Marseille. What a steal! Look, we just have to applaud him. I want everyone to put their hearts in the chat for Asby, for Dave, yeah, because what a legend. And he's a legend. He's going to go on my backdrop. I'm going to have Dave in my backdrop. Bigger. Let's have it right. 119%. I want everyone to like and subscribe to the stream, guys. Please like, please subscribe. Let's grow it. Put your love hearts in the chat. Get in the chat as well. But 7 million for Asby, and he delivered. What a servant. What a servant at Chelsea. Always gave it all. He was just mentality monster, bruv. Do you ever remember when we played Leeds at home and he went like that to the fucking Leeds supporter? So you fucking... I got that clipped on my Instagram. Wicked. Wicked. What a legend. Loads of things, man. He's just so... He was a leader in his own way. He wasn't John Terry, you know, that type of leader, but he was a leader. You know, he knew he's just like mentality. Let's go. Come on. You know what I mean? Where is that now in our football club? Where is that? Who has got that? I don't see anyone with that. Yeah. So we'll just call you Dave. Let's have it right. Denishan says Chelsea wants 19-year-old Cherky to replace man. Oh, man. So hold on. Is that Chelsea wants Cherky or Pochettino wants Cherky? Which one is it? It's Chelsea. So it's the owners, not Pochettino. Just like Pochettino wanted Mount, yeah? Exactly, guys. This is what we have, and we have to be real about it. We have to be real about it and understand that's what's happening at Chelsea. Yeah? Doesn't sway my mind, bruv. So, it's facts, guys. You know, everyone, look, are we all in agreement? We're backing the Pochettino. Everyone's backing Poch, yeah? Put in the chat that you're backing the Gaffer. That's what we're doing. We're going to back the players, whoever the players are. I ain't backing these owners. They're not bigger than the club. The players are not bigger than the club. The Gaffer's not bigger than the club. They're not bigger than the supporters. They're not bigger than the club. Let's have it right. So, this is what I'm saying, bruv. This is what I'm saying. Where did he put it? Where is it? Exactly. Agree. Without the old boys in the dressing room, our culture will not live on. The hate of Tottenham will not be transferred on. I reckon the liquidator will be phased out. I hate these Yanks. Listen, we've now got some Foo Fighters playing before, and it's fucking loud as you like, and it does my ears in. It's horrible. Yeah, all that's going to go, mate. It's changing. And people haven't. Listen, the young supporters will just, they'll lap it all up like they are now. They're lapping it up because they love FIFA, they love Football Manager. They're seeing all these young players that they discovered at a young age, you know, being linked to our football club. It makes them feel like they know what they're doing and they're intelligent and they know ball and they're in sort of like harmony with the fucking clowns upstairs. But the reality is, the old school, the supporters of the older period, know that it's so important for transition to have proper leaders, experience in the dressing room, to translate that to the new blood that's coming into the Chelsea team. And Pochettino will struggle because all he's going to have is Sterling, Thiago Silva. I mean, Reece is experienced, and Chile. I don't see anyone else in that team that knows the league, that gets the league, that's got Champions League experience of a high level. And that's not enough. You've stripped all of our Champions League winning players, Club World Cup, Super Cup, Club World Cup players. You've gutted them all out, so we ain't got anyone left. Do you know what I mean? We ain't got no one left, bruv. We have to, just be very wary. Look, it's clear as day. Like all of our Cobham boys, Cobham, they say, "Oh yeah, it's just there to make profit." But you see, you do get some good ones out of there, and those good ones have made it into the Chelsea team. And the best ones were Mason Mount and Reece James. And you just splitting everything up. Now you're getting rid of the next stage down, who are younger, Trev Baresi. You got rid of Loftus-Cheek now. You're going to get rid of Gallagher. It's fucked. Big up for Rosie, says, I have my shovel out, geez. About time, bruv. There's too many. Look, I've told you, innit? I've told you. Let's have it right. People don't. They think they know. They don't. Ignore what the haters say about me to you. No one's saying anything about you to me. It's more what they say about me to you. Let's have it right, bruv. Yeah. But yeah, I know what happened with Mace. I know exactly what happened with Mace. And people can say whatever they want to say and have their agendas, but the bottom line is truth always comes out. And not everyone is fortunate to know what happens at our football club, in detail and with truth and actual fact of what it is actually like and what is happening at Chelsea. People don't have that privilege. Yeah. No one has that privilege, bruv. Yeah, let's have it right. Not many anyway. So it is what it is. Big up to you in here. Make sure you do like it. Make sure you like and subscribe, guys. Every single one, you smashed the piece of the like button, all that jazz. I wouldn't be surprised if we do sell James next year. Listen, let's see. Listen, there's going to be a lot of twists and turns. But I know. I've explained to you lot, guys. I don't think Roman's ever coming back. I'd love him to, but I don't think he will, bruv. Listen, the biggest mistake was always sacking Thomas Tuchel. That's number one. But now you've gone one too far, and that's selling Mason Mount. You've sold Mason Mount, and that's fucking those two unforgivable, man. Unforgivable. Sorry. I don't give a shit what you do. You're not respected. You're clowns. And you'll always be clowns. And that's the facts. I don't care. And you're right. And I always say it. These clowns came in, did what they did, and we were 1.5 billion debt free. Don't ever forget it. Why do people forget this? Why do people just switch off? Yeah? Brown knows the owners. You get all these accounts online that Brown knows it, fucking this and that. People writing in my comments today, oh, Johnny's back. Well done, Johnny. Oh, we got him back. Got what? Because I'm backing my gaffer. You should know me by now. I'm going to back my gaffer. You should fucking well know it. How can you say I don't? I'm always fighting people with all their agendas. What do you mean? Yeah? But I won't stand for bollocks like Jellyfish being a yes man. And he was a yes man. And I called it out and you're all coming at me, yeah? Oh, well, sorry. Sorry I didn't fit your narrative. Jog on, mate. Jog on. Don't give a shit. But it is what it is, guys. Do you know what I mean? It is what it is. Yeah. Not everyone's blessed like the Minerals FC Ultras, bro. Yeah. All the Minerals FC Ultras, they know exactly what's going on. Yeah. Everyone knows what's going on. And that's why you're here. That's why you're here. I want to put this up because this people get rattled, but this is genuinely me. This is me on a real. This is how I feel. I don't give a shit what anyone thinks. There was if I could squeeze it to maybe one more, I wanted to put I probably would have put Robin. I love Robin. But if I'm talking offensive players, attacking players, for me, those are my five. And funny enough, Lampard, Drogba, Mount won the Champions League. Zola Cup Winners' Cup, as I won Europa League. They go in there. And then I put, for defensive, I put Terry, Mikel, which maybe you could have put Maka, Terry, Mikel, Kante, Ashley Cole, and I put James in there as well. Essien. These are players like I love to watch. I loved what's it called? Fucking Carvalho. You know, I don't give a fuck what people think, man. I mean, everyone's got their own opinion on things. Everyone's got their own take on what they think. But I look at Mason Mount and I love the way he plays, and he's a special player. But yeah, you could probably put Maka over Mikel. But for me, Mikel, that Champions League final performance, the talent he was unbelievable. He was unbelievable. Let's also, don't forget Sir Alex tried to sign Mason Mount when he was about 14, 15 years old. And Mason Mount said, no, I'm staying at Chelsea, whatever. I'm sure Sir Alex will give his take on Mason Mount. Watch out for that one. Watch out for that one. I know my shit. But yeah, you got Diego Costa in there. I mean, look, guys, you got Joey Cole. You could go as far back. I'm talking about players that I've watched live. I did see Joey Cole. Can't lie. Robin was a joke. Essien. You know, it's tough, but you know, I just put them out. Everyone could put their own. Maybe put in the comments at the end of the show. Put in the comments what you would put as your all-time 5 best attacking players and best defensive players. You can't do it just 5. Just put 5 attackers, 5 defensive. You could even put Czech in there. You got Kerry Dixon. Yeah, I never got to see Kerry Dixon play, but in the flesh. Johnny Hollins, yeah. Zola for me is just special, man. You got Viali, Hullet, Desai, brother. There's loads of players, man. Loads of players. But that's for you lot. You lot put it in the comments at the end of the show what your 5 are. If you remember to do that, respect to you. I'm going to wrap it up. Big up to every single one of you. Make sure you smash the like button, subscribe. Big up to all you that land your super minerals. Big up all my Minerals FC Ultra members. Hit the notification button and put your comments down below. Every single one of you. I will be back tomorrow and we will land it again. And I'm sure there's going to be plenty more going about. But as always, guys, thank you for watching. Respect. Go and check out the stream before as well. If you missed that, you want to go and check that out. In fact, check all the streams out. Go far back as possible, bruv, and go and watch the narratives. But big up to every single one of you. We're going to try and stay positive as always, but let's not forget about the negativity as well and the shit. and for what it really is, because I will not change like that. I'm not changing for shit. But big up to every single one of you. Love. Stay safe. Big up mental health. Up the Minerals FC Ultras. And yeah, comments below. Like, subscribe, all that jazz. Up the Chelsea. Up the Minerals FC. Let's go.
Right, Pride of London. London is blue, let's have it right. Up the Chelsea, up the Minerals FC, let's go. Have it right, Minerals FC. Gaffer, you got the Minerals, yeah? Love it. Got the Minerals, TT.
Oi, Johnny's got the fucking minerals, mate.